Before there was a park, before there was a museum, before St. Peter's had any of the things we now take for granted, there were mothers. And one meeting on a fall night in 1953, October 30th, 1953, St. Peter's, Nova Scotia. A new school had just been built, but there was a problem. There was no furniture. So instead of waiting, people organized. Local resident Joe Mancini, who would later go on to serve as a counselor for St. Peter's, helped bring people together around the issue. And from that first meeting, a group of local women formed what became the St. Peter's Community Club. Among them were women from my own family. Margaret Cotton, my grandmother, her sister Donna Coty, and her sister-in-law Charlotte Stone, alongside other local women who didn't wait for permission. They got to work.
So, Codby, this didn't start as history. It started as people.
No, Puff. It didn't start as history. It started as responsibility. What began with school furniture didn't end there. The St. Peter's Community Club became something else. A place where problems landed and solutions were built. They organized, they fundraised, they wrote letters, they held meetings. They didn't ask what was possible. They asked what was needed. And then came a bigger dream. A park for the people of St. Peter's. Battery Park didn't just appear. It took years, meetings, setbacks, persistence. It took people who were willing to keep showing up. Where there had once been only open ground, there was now a place for families, for children, for gatherings, for memory. A public space built by private hearts.
So, Codby, they didn't stop at the park, did they?
No, By. That park was just proof they could move something heavy together. Once you realize that, you don't put the tools down. You look around and ask, what else needs mindin'?
And that's where the museum comes in, isn't it, By? Not as a building, but as a way of remembering.
Exactly, Puff. The museum wasn't about the past. It was about responsibility to the future. A place to hold the stories, the photographs, the names on paper, before time carried them off. And today, that same spirit is still at work. The community is not asking for charity. They're asking for partnership, for help protecting something that belongs to everyone. Because when a place remembers itself, its children walk taller, and its future knows where it came from.
Oh. On a fall night by the waterline, when the air was sharp and the lamps burned kind. A little town with a big, big heart had a brand new school, but a shaky start. No desks, no chairs, just hope and plans. Coffee, steam, and working hands. No speeches high, no silver rings. Just ordinary people doing extraordinary things. They didn't wait for a door.